you can get length through the spine, starting with the low back, a little bit of an arch. Cross one leg in front of the other, whichever one seems more comfortable for you. Close your eyes if that's okay. Find a comfortable place for your hands, either palms down or palms up. Different rotation in the shoulder in both directions. And see if you can align the crown of the head with the outer shoulders. So you can move the head back and forth a little bit, side to side, and find your center. Find that place where you're using minimal effort in the neck muscles and the shoulder and upper back muscles. And then just take a minute to tune into your breath, tune into your mental state, your emotional state. Just meet it where it is without critiquing yourself, judging yourself. And then notice where you experience the breath in your body. And as you continue to breathe, try to find length through the spine. So with each inhale, find some grounding and rooting down towards the earth, lengthening up through the crown of the head. And as you exhale, you'll lose some of that length. So you'll sort of just retreat back to center as you release on the exhale. And with each inhale, again, you'll try to find some length from the tailbone through the crown of the head. On your exhale, keeping some of the length, release back down towards center. With each inhale, allow the belly to expand. With each exhale, gently draw the belly in and up. And as we go through the breath, you're trying to breathe in and out of the nose. If that's hard, you'll obviously use the mouth. But if you're going to exhale through the mouth, or try to close the mouth a little bit and exhale very slowly out of the mouth. So the next few inhales, just focus on letting the belly expand and receive back. Finding length through the spine, letting the legs soften, letting the hands rest on the legs, allowing the shoulders to draw down the back towards the floor. When you're ready, slowly open the eyes. Just lean back and change the cross of your legs. So this might feel a little bit more awkward. We usually favor one direction. Take your hands, clasp them, flip the palms. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, release them to the sides and have them meet in the back. If they don't meet comfortably in the back, use a strap or a belt. Clasp them, reach the shoulders back and the shoulder blades towards one another, and lift the chest and release. Inhale, take them up. And back down to center. Clasp the other way. Flip the palms, inhale. Exhale, take it back. Clasp them the awkward way behind you. Open the chest. Knit the front ribs in here, try not to jut the ribs out. Take the hands down towards the floor. Inhale, back up. Exhale to your heart. A few times, let's do that. Clasp the normal way or the regular way. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take them back down. Clasp behind you. Open the chest. Reach the arms up on your inhale. Exhale into your heart. Clasp them the awkward way. Flip the palms. Reach them up on your inhale. Exhale out to the sides. Take them behind you. Open the chest. Reach them up on your inhale. And exhale into your heart. Take your right hand over to the right. Inhale, lift the left arm. Okay, so finding length from the left sitting bone all the way through the left fingertips. Walk your hands enough, and you always can put your hands on something, a block or books or something. And then I want you to bend the right arm to move the shoulder away from the right ear. Right shoulder away from the right ear, and then reach up through the left fingertips. And then come back to center. If you're using a block, change sides. Inhale the right arm up, this time right sitting bone roots down, and then reach and lengthen through the right fingertips. Then the left arm with the left shoulder away from the left ear. Keep the chest nice and open. Come back one more time each side. Right hand on the floor or a block, reach up through the left fingertips, move down through the left sitting bone. Open the chest. And then come back, other side. Left hand on the block, reach up to the right hand. Move down through the right sitting bone. Bend the left arm, move the left shoulder away from the left ear. And then come back to center. Take your arms out to the side. Take the left arm over the right. And so either single or double. If this is too much, just hug yourself. Always a good idea. And what you want to try to do here is we're going to spread, we're opening up the upper back here. So you want to start to squeeze the arms towards one another, which will help you spread the shoulder blades on the back. So you want to move the shoulder blades away from the spine. Move the elbows a little bit away from your body. So there's a little bit, you want to play here a little bit on the placement of the arms. So you can move them up and down a little bit and just find your sweet spot here. And you can rest your forehead on your hands and try not to overdo this. So find a place where you feel the stretch, but you're not like, I need to get out of this. You can hold here for a few breaths. And see if you can deepen the breath and breathe into the upper back. So as you inhale, you'll feel a further expansion in the upper back. And as you exhale, you'll feel the shoulder blades come a little bit more closely towards one another. And then just take your hands over to the left and take your right ear towards your right shoulder. You get a stretch through the neck on the left side. Inhale, come back to center, and then take it over. Hands move to the left, or your head moves over to the right. One more time. Center, and then take it over. And then come back to center, slowly release. Oh. Notice how that might feel. All right, arms out to the sides. We'll take the other side. Right arm over left. Cross, single, double, or just hug yourself. Again, a little bit finding the placement of the elbows here. It's more or less in the line of the shoulders, but maybe a little bit lower, depending on how tight or open you are. And start to press the arms in towards one another as you spread the shoulder blades on your back. And try to focus your breath in the upper back. So with each inhale, can you feel the shoulder blades spreading on your back? Can you get a little bit deeper with the breath? And feel free to rest your forehead on your hands. And close your eyes. Take another deep breath here. And then lift the head. You're going to dip the arms over to the right as you take the head over to the left. Think about the left ear moving towards the left shoulder. All right? And see how that feels in the right side of the neck. Come back to center and take it over to the side again. So arms move to the right, head to the left, come back to center, and again. One more time. And arms to the right, left ear towards left shoulder. And bring it back to center and release. All right, move the blocks over to the side. Come into tabletop. We'll take a few cat-cows before we start to come into some sun salutations. So spread the fingers. Find the shoulders over the wrists and the hips over the knees here. First, find your neutral spine. Again, a little bit of an arch, not too much, right? Just a slight, you want to pull the belly in and up to support the back. And you inhale, lift the heart as you exhale around the spine. So try to find this rhythm of movement because we're going to switch. And I want you to experience both. Inhale, arching. Lifting the heart, spreading the collarbones, exhaling, rounding and doming the back. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Come back to neutral. This time you're going to inhale, round the spine. Exhale, lift the heart. That might be a little harder, especially if you're used to the other way. And exhale, arch the spine here. One more time. Inhale, rounding the back. Exhale, lift the heart, spread the collarbones. And then come back to center. Curl the toes and make your way to downward facing dog. So feel free to keep the legs bent. Okay, the purpose today, what I want to focus on more in down dog is lengthening the spine. So if straining the legs causes this in your back, then we're not really lengthening the spine. So you can bend the legs, press the hands down and forward, take the hips back and start to lengthen the spine here. If you can, you'll straighten the legs. Inhale forward to plank. Feel free to drop your knees, hug the upper arms in, come all the way down. Roll the shoulders back, cobra, plant your feet. Exhale back into downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here. Inhale forward to plank. Your plank can always be with the knees down. Come all the way forward. So if you're going to come into chaturanga with the knees up, roll onto the toes, hug the upper arms in, come all the way down. Roll the shoulders back, plant the feet, cobra or up dog. Back through plank into downward facing dog. 3 breaths, 3 long, full breaths here. And then inhale forward, plank, one more time, come all the way forward or drop your knees. Upper arms hug in, chaturanga, open up cobra, and then come down onto your belly. Take your right arm into a 90-degree angle. If it's more comfortable for you, you can straighten the arm. You're gonna start to roll on to the right. Let me do it this way. You're gonna start to, I'll try first this way and then I'll flip my body. So you could say, you're gonna roll onto the right side and you're gonna take the left leg either on top of the right or behind you. Your left hand is you're coming onto your fingertips. So you're opening the front of the right shoulder here. Your left fingertips are helping to stabilize you and maybe get a little bit deeper. And try to rest your head on the floor or on a block or blanket. And take a few deep breaths here. And then slowly coming back to center. We'll take the other side, left hand either in a 90-degree angle or straight out. You're gonna roll onto the left side of your body now. Come onto the right fingertips and find a place for that right leg, either on top of the left, behind you, and you may be closer to the floor. Your chest may not open so much if you're tight, and that's fine. Just find a place where you can take a few breaths. And then come back to center. Push up into plank and reach back into downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Bring the right leg forward, right to the right of that right hand. Keep the hands on the floor or blocks. Reach the heart forward. Come back downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Bring it forward. Right to the left of that left hand, reach the heart forward, lift the right leg, come back downward facing dog. And again, right leg forward, reach the heart forward, lift the left leg, come back downward facing dog. Left leg, bring it forward, reach the heart forward, lift the right leg, and come back downward facing dog. Do that 2 more times each side. Right leg comes forward, reach the heart forward, and come back into down dog. Left leg, heart forward, reach the right leg up, hips come up a little bit, and take it back. Right leg forward, reach the heart forward, take it back. Last one, left leg, reach the heart forward, take the leg back into down dog. All right, so maybe getting some warmth into your body. Step all the way to the top of your mat. If you have blocks here, bring them in the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. So if you have blocks, you can place the forearms and then let the head rest. Press the feet down, lift the sitting bones, and reach the heart down towards the floor. The crown of the head reaches down. Feel the head heavy. Bend the legs a lot. Reach the hand, bring the hands onto the blocks. And then bend your legs enough so that when you strain the arms, your back is in a little bit of a back bend here. Okay, so pull the belly in and up. Feel that you're using your back muscles a little bit. Press the feet down, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, lift. Reach the arms. Exhale your hands to your heart. Take your hands behind you or feel free to use a strap here. Okay, with the palms facing your body. So clasp your hands, lift the heart, exhale, forward fold. Bend the legs here, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Bend the legs and reach the heart forward. Take the hands back behind you. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, lift. Move the shoulders away from the ears, reach the hands back. One more time, exhale. This time start to release. Inhale up into Utkatasana, chair pose. Reach the hands if that hurts your neck. Take them out to the side, pull the belly and take the tailbone down towards the heels. Inhale, reach up. And hands come to your heart. Inhale, lift the arms, reach up. Exhale, take it down. Move the blocks away. Plant the hands and reach the legs back. Feel free to take a vinyasa here if you want. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. And take a few breaths here. Inhale, the right leg up. Slowly bring that right leg forward. Try to place the heel of the foot down before the toes. Plant the back foot for warrior one. Have your strap handy. Inhale, lift up. So plant the feet, pull the belly in to come up safely. Take your hands behind you and clasp them. Let's start actually with the fists, with the hands at the sacrum. Roll both shoulders back. Think about the elbows coming in towards one another. Lift the heart a little bit, pull the belly in. And then extend the arms to straight. On your exhale, come forward, bring your head right inside the right leg as you lift the arms up. Start to come up, release the hands, lifting them up on your inhale. Exhale, take them behind you, clasp them the other way. Lift the heart, exhale, take it down. Inhale, lift the arms, reach up. Take your hands behind you on your exhale, clasp them. Reach the heart, exhale, fold. Inhale, lift one more time. Take them behind you, clasp them the awkward way. Lift the heart, exhale it down. Let the head be heavy here. Move the shoulders away from the ears, lift the hands up towards the ceiling. Release, take the hands down, find your plank. And find your breath. Sometimes we forget to breathe when we're moving. So either hold your plank, take a vinyasa, or move into downward facing dog. We'll all meet in down dog. So as you find that you're building heat throughout the body, our body just tends to move. It's like a moving meditation. So while we're trying to keep the alignment, we have to find some softness as we keep moving through. Inhale, left leg up. Slowly bring the left leg forward. Try to place the left heel down before the left toes. Plant the back foot. So the foot, including the heel, is down. Plant the feet, pull the belly in. Inhale, come up. Take your hands behind you. Bend them, clasp them, take the hands by the sacrum. Roll the shoulders back. Take the elbows towards each other. Lift the heart, pull the front ribs in. Take the tailbone down, come into your lunge. And then straighten the arms. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, come forward. Think about the head towards the floor, right inside the left leg. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, take them back behind you, clasp them the other way. Open the chest. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach them behind you, clasp them, open the chest, take it down. Inhale one more time. Bring those arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale them out to the sides. Clasp them the awkward way. Lift the heart. Exhale, take it down. Let the head be heavy here. Take the shoulders away from the ears as you lift the hands up towards the ceiling. Slowly release. Take the hands down. Find your plank. Drop your knees and push back into child's pose. So in child's pose, everybody has a different preference as far as where the knees are. So I prefer for now just to not have them so wide. So if you need to separate them a little bit, go ahead and do that. Try to have them as close as possible. Always nice to have a block or something to rest your head on. And use this as a reset. So try to find the breath here. Try to slow the pace of the breath down. Find a slow and steady rhythm. And if your chest is on the thighs, which the closer they are, the more they will be, find some breath, some expansion in the upper back. So see if you can, through the breath like we did when we had our arms in this position, if you can find this opening, the movement of the shoulder blades away from the spine. And then slowly come up. You can move the block away or take them to place your hands on them. What we're gonna do is you're gonna come onto your fingertips, and like we did in standing, you're gonna lift up so that the muscles on the back start to work here. So you can see that my back is arched. Gently draw the belly in and up. So there's some core engagement. And press the hands into the blocks or your mat. And then slowly start to bring your hands behind you. Open the palms. And I use those back muscles without any help. Draw the belly in and up. And then sit back on the heels. Take your hands behind you, fingers facing your body. And then gently lift up, roll the shoulders back, lift up, take the tailbone towards the front of the mat. Feel free to take the head back. Some people don't like that, so you can keep looking forward. Try to find some softness throughout the neck. Draw the lower belly in and up. Press the hands, press the shins into the floor. And then come back. Move the blocks away. Plant the hands. And come back into downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up, bend the leg, open the hip, keep pressing both hands down and forward. Gently draw the belly in and up and press that right foot back behind you. Square the hips, take the right leg forward. Inhale up. Crescent lawn chair. Take your hands by your sides, open the palms, and reach the heart forward. Inhale, come up, take the hands up towards the sky, the ceiling, and then reach them back, open the palms. Clasp the hands behind you, reach the shoulders back, pop that left foot in a little bit, and see if you can start to lift the left leg for a version of Warrior 3. So gently draw the belly in and up, reach the hands back. You're in a bit of an up dog here in the upper back. Bend the leg, take the left leg back, release the hands and drop the left knee. So before we get deep into the lunge here, just set yourself up. Your front leg is at a 90-degree angle, as well as your back leg. You can have the blocks here for support. And then take your hands palm to palm and reach them and just place them on top of your head. Hug the elbows in towards one another, okay? So we don't want them splaying out. And as you come forward into your lunge, lift the elbows up towards the ceiling. Exhale, come into half Hanuman. Come onto the right heel, reach the heart forward. And again, into your lunge, take your hand on top of the head, lift the elbows up as you stretch through the top of the left thigh. Exhale, half Hanuman. One more time. Take the hands on top of the head, lift the elbows up as you hug them in towards the face, towards the center. Exhale, half Hanuman. Come back, plant the hands. You can use your blocks here as well. And come into standing split. So lift the left leg. First reach the heart forward, and then maybe take it down a bit. So everyone's forward fold is going to look different. Some people might have the leg all the way up, and this might be for some people your forward fold. So find where your body is and go with that. Bend the right leg, pull the belly in, and lift the left knee up towards your chest. So hold onto that left leg. Find your balance here. And then take the heel, the leg behind you, and you're going to grab it with your left hand. So you're going to grab the left ankle with your left hand or the left foot, and maybe you're going to bring the other hand, both hands to catch that foot, but not if you're going to lose everything else. So draw the front ribs in. Find length by pressing that right foot down and reaching up. Take the tailbone down towards the floor and roll the shoulders back. And then slowly release. Good, inhale, reach up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant the hands and come back or meet us in downward facing dog if you want to take a vinyasa here. Take a few deep breaths. And then lift the left leg up, bend the leg, open the hip, keep pressing both hands down. Take the tailbone down a bit and reach back through the left foot. And keep trying to square the chest up here towards the mat. Good, and then bring the leg forward. And for press and lunge, press the feet, belly in and up, and come up here. Bring the chest forward, roll the palms out. Inhale, reach up. And again, chest forward. Take the arms behind you, roll the hands open, and lift up, inhale. One more time. Open the chest. Take your hands behind you, clasp them the other way this time. Hop the right foot in a bit. And start to come into this version of Warrior 3. Now, it's possible here that it's better for you to bend the left leg a little bit. Go ahead. You might just hover that right foot above the mat, or you might be able to come forward. Find where you are. Trying to square the hips here. Bend the left leg. Take the right leg back, release the hands, and drop the right knee. So we're in 90-degree, both legs. Take your hands together on top of your head, hug the arms in. As you come forward to your lunge, lift the elbows. Feel like you're kind of drawing this circle all the way up towards the ceiling. Come forward into half Hanuman. You might have to adjust the left foot a little bit. And then come forward again. Bring the hands up, elbows reach, hold the belly in, half Hanuman here. And one more time. Reach the hands up, elbows lift, hands come down into half Hanuman. Reach the heart forward. And then start to bring yourself forward. Lift the right leg up. Use your blocks here if you want to. They're a great prop for this. And lift up into your standing split. So try to keep your hips square here as you reach the head down and lift the right leg up. Inhale, slowly come up. Bend the left leg a little bit. Come onto your fingertips. And lift the right leg up to your chest. Find your balance here. You can always use a wall. And then take the right leg back behind you. Grab your ankle or your foot. Hug the legs in towards one another. Roll the shoulders back. Maybe grab with both. Roll the shoulders back. Press the foot into the hands. Lift the heart. Take another breath. Slowly release. Take your feet the width of the mat. I'm going to face the camera for this. Bring your hands to your heart. So we're going to start to come down into your squat. So there's a tendency to collapse here. Your gravity is obviously pulling you down, so your whole pelvis, hips are dragging you down. I want you to try to find some lift up and out of the pelvis. So take your hands together, press them, and press the upper arms into the legs, and see if I can help you lift up. Now, if it's hard for you to get your heels on the floor, you can always roll a mat or something underneath. That might help you. But try to not fall forward, but try to lift and lengthen out of the pelvis. And pressing the hands and opening the hips and lifting the heart can help with that. And if you can, if you're comfortable here, you can close your eyes. Release the hands down. Let's see, maybe we'll just come up without the help of the hands. If you need your hands on the floor, obviously use that to come up. Otherwise, start to draw the lower belly in and up. And see if you can come up all the way. Good. Okay. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, find your chair, the Utkatasana here. So a slight, again, neutral spine here, slight arch in the low back. See here where you need to work and where you can soften. So imagine you're squeezing something in between the thighs, a block, a fist, something. So your legs are working here. And then as you work your way up towards the crown of the head, see where if you can soften. Take another breath here. Good, and then slowly, slowly, you're gonna come all the way onto the floor. Make sure you have your block, your strap, and maybe a block or two. So have that nearby. If you need something for your head, for the back of your head, then take a blanket or a towel. Reach the legs out in front of you. And slowly start to scoop the lower belly as you make your way down. Keep pressing the feet the opposite way as you slowly make your way down to the floor. The slower the better, the more you use your core. All right, lift both legs, hug them into your chest, and rock side to side. And then hug the right leg in, hover the left, and switch sides. Hugging the left in, hover the right. As you hover the straight leg, reach out through the heel, especially the inner heel and the big toe mount, and switch sides. So feel as if you're lengthening the leg as you reach it and hover it. And keep hugging in a little bit more. One more each side. Good, hug both your legs in, find your strap. Take the strap in the right leg right above the heel and take the left foot down. A hand in each strap. Try to relax. You have the arms straight without gripping. So try to keep that leg in a 90-degree angle. And if it's comfortable for your low back, you're going to take that left leg out and straighten it. Keep the left toes pointing up and press up into that strap and pull down with the strap. And maybe you want to bring that leg a little bit closer. Release the strap and bring your hands up towards the ceiling and keep reaching the right heel up. And maybe hover the left leg. All right, so anywhere you are, keep lengthening through, lengthen in every direction. Up through the right foot, out through the left, and even through the fingertips. Another breath. Release the left foot. Take the strap in the right hand and start to open the leg out to the right. Keep that left hip down, glued to the floor. Just take a breath or two here. As you exhale and draw the lower belly in and up, bring the right leg back to center. Take the strap in your left hand. Draw the top of the right thigh away from you and just cross it over a little bit before we go down all the way. And then take the leg all the way down. You'll roll onto the left hip. Open the right arm. Press through the left foot and press out through the right foot into the strap. As you gently draw back, you're resisting with the strap. And then lengthen through the right side. So that right hip, probably creeping up a little bit. Can you move it away from your body, away from the face, and lengthen through the right side. As you draw the belly in and up, come all the way back to center. Lift the left leg, switch sides. Hold the strap with each hand. If you can, take the right leg out. So you're gonna keep this right leg active. The right toes are pointing up, the right thigh is moving down towards the floor. You're pushing out through the right big toe mound. And then press up through the left foot into the strap as you gently resist by drawing on the straps with your hands. And take a few breaths here. Maybe you want to hover the right leg. I'm not sure if we hover here or not, but go for it. You're going to start to release the strap from your hands, and you're going to reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Find length through each side of each foot, each arm, each fingertip. Reach up through the hands. Press out through each foot. Hold the belly in and up. Another breath here. And then lower the right leg down. Take the strap with your left hand and take the leg out to the left, opening that inner thigh, stretching through the inner thigh, lengthening, and then keep that right hip glued to the floor. And then press into the strap again, resisting by pulling the strap a little bit closer to you, and as you keep pressing, and then don't forget about the right leg. Right leg is active here, toes pointing up, pushing out through the right big toe mound. Take another deep breath. Inhaling. As you exhale, bring the leg back up to center and switch sides. Take the leg over just a little bit. Take the left hand, move the top of the left thigh away from you before you come down all the way. Take another breath here. And then you're going to start to roll onto the right hip. So your left hip is totally off the floor. You'll take this leg as far as it goes. Maybe you want to place a block down so you can rest. Reach the left arm out. And now the left side is the side that's shortening. You want to take the left hip and move it away. Lengthening the left side. Press through into the strap. Gently resist with the right hand on the strap. Press out through the right foot. When we're in twist, the most efficient way to twist is when you have length. So we're trying to create length everywhere as we get into this twist, because when you twist, your spine shortens. So you want to keep lengthening as you're twisting so that you don't compress and shorten the spine more. All right, inhaling, exhale, bring the leg back up and release. Okay. Hug the knees into your chest. Roll side to side. And then roll back up. Find your way into downward facing dog. If you want to take a vinyasa here, go for it, and we'll meet in down dog. All right, pressing the hands, setting them as if you were lengthening the mat. Take the hips back, spread the shoulder blades on your back, draw the belly in and up. Again, bending the legs here is a wonderful option to get length through the spine. Even people who have length in their hamstrings, sometimes just bending and finding further length is a really nice feeling. Inhale, right leg up. Bring it forward. Have a block with you. So plant the left foot. Scoot the right hip back, left hip forward. Take your block either for a deeper version, you're going to take it over the pinky side of the right foot, or for a less intense version, you'll take it to the big toe side. Take your left hand on the block, take your hand on your hip, and start to roll the right shoulder back for twisted triangle. Maybe you want to take that right arm up. Open the chest, take the right hip back, press down through the feet, and come back to the center. Take that block with you. Find half moon here. So you're going to start to bend the left leg. I just want you to tap hand and foot and find your half moon again. Tap and extend again and extend. Tap and extend. This time, if you want, you can grab the ankle and move into Chapasana. You're gonna reach, push into that hand, draw the belly in and up, open the chest here. Slowly release. Square the hips, bend the leg, and come down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, find your way into down dog. So if you want to take a vinyasa here, feel free. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels, take the hips back, exhale, lower them. Again, inhale, lift, exhale, lower. One more time, inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, left leg up, bring it forward. Plant the back foot down for twisted triangle. Find your block inside or to the outside of that left foot. Take the left hip back, bring the right hip forward. Take that right hand on the block or your shin or the floor. Take your left hand on the hip and roll the left shoulder back. Lift the left arm up. Press the feet. Really energize through the legs here. Slowly come back to center. Take a block to the outer edge of the left corner of the mat and start to drift that right leg up for a balancing half moon. As we did when we were lying down, find length through each leg, each foot, each arm, and through the fingertips. Bend the left leg, tap, and extend. And again. And two more before we grab the leg. So you can tap, go back to half moon, or reach for the ankle of the foot and kick back with the foot a bit. Open the chest, draw the belly in and up, and maybe lengthen the tailbone here so you don't overarch in the low back. Take another breath. Slowly release. Square your hips. And bring that leg down. Inhale, lengthen. Bend the legs, exhale, fold. And then bend, reach up. Inhale, hands to your heart. So, if you have a strap, you can use it for this next pose. If you can reach your ankle with your hand, you won't need a strap. Otherwise, if you don't reach very comfortably, you're going to take the strap, either if you can loop it or just double it. And place your foot in it, okay? It's actually a little bit, I find it a little bit harder with the strap. Some people find it easier. You can try it both ways and see what works for you. What we want to try to do here is just get opening in the chest. It's a back bend, a beautiful back bend. It's dancer's pose. So find your center here. Find your Tadasana. Find the feet, find the bottom of the feet, and really start to ground down through the pinky and big toe mounds and the outer and inner heels of the feet. And then start to get a little bit more clear about grounding down through the right foot. As you lift, come onto the toes of the left foot. And you're gonna reach back either with the strap or your hand, you're gonna grab the left foot or ankle, and you're gonna hug the knees in towards one another, all right? You just start really drawing the lower belly in and up here, otherwise you're gonna end up in a huge overarching of the low back, which is not gonna feel good. It's gonna compress the lumbar spine. So start to lengthen through the spine by taking the tailbone down, pressing down through the right foot and lifting up through the crown of the head. Take your right hand up. I like to bring these two fingers together. And as you start to bring the torso forward, you're gonna start to kick back into the hand. So keep reaching back with the foot, pressing into the hand's resisting. Keep reaching the fingers forward, and it's this moving in two directions that brings you into dancers. Take another breath. Slowly come up, and slowly release. All right, if you fell, or that was hard, you don't feel like you got very open, I'm probably not that open either, it's okay. You just come back, right? We certainly know what it means to be resilient. We are practicing that every day now. So we just go back and we do it again, all right? Start to plant the left foot down. Start to draw the lower belly in and up. Lift the right foot, grab the foot or the ankle. Hug the knees in towards one another. All right, again, be very clear about rooting down through the left foot. Take the left arm up. As you come forward, you have to kick the right leg back into the hand. Otherwise, gravity's gonna help you fall. So kick the right foot back, reach the left hand, press down through the left foot, draw the belly in and up, lengthen the tailbone. You see, yoga teachers fall all the time. Take another breath. Slowly come up and release. Shake it out. We'll do one more each side. If you have a strap and you didn't use it now, you can try it. I'll try it and see how you like it. All right. So we're gonna stand on the right foot. And you're gonna take the left foot behind you. Hug the knees in towards one another. And I do it this way. All right, take your right arm up, press down through the right foot, draw the lower belly in and up, take the tailbone away from you to lengthen the low spine, the lower back. Start to kick the left leg back as you bring the torso forward. Open the chest here. Take another breath. Slowly come back up. Release. We'll do the other side. Take the right foot into the strap or grab onto it with your hand. Start to ground down through the left foot, all four corners. Take the left arm up. Start to kick back with the right foot. Take the torso forward. Reach through the foot, reach through the fingers. Breathing. Take another breath. Slowly come back up and release. All right, inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, take it down. Plant the hands, bend the legs, lengthen the spine. Draw the belly in to support the back. Exhale, take it down. Move the blocks away if you have them. Plant the hands, come into plank. So you can hold plank or come onto your knees. We're gonna come onto, just pivot the feet. Lift the right arm up, come back, pivot the feet the other way, take the left arm up. We'll just move through a few side planks. Come onto the right side, lift the left arm, one more each side. Sometimes it's easier when you're not holding. All right, let's do one more each side. Right arm up, and left arm up, come back, and downward facing dog. Inhale forward, come all the way up to your belly. Roll the shoulders back. Bend the right leg in, hold the foot. With your right hand, come onto the forearm of the left leg and just reach the heel towards the sitting bone. Roll the right shoulder back. Take the tailbone towards the back of the mat. One more breath. Slowly release. Come onto the right forearm. Bend the left leg. Hold onto the foot. Start to take the heel towards the sitting bone, the left heel towards the left sitting bone. Roll the left shoulder back. Press down through the right forearm. Take the tailbone down towards the back of the mat. And slowly release. All right, we're going to come to a back bend. You can use the strap here. It could be very nice. Actually, let's do this. Take the strap, before we come to the back bend, take the strap into a very wide hole so that your arms are like in a V. So much wider than your shoulder distance. Take your head down to the floor or block. Keep the legs really strong. Lift one leg, take it back. Lift the other leg, take it back. Really reach back through the toes. Press the feet into the floor. Inhale, reach the arms back. And as you take them back behind you, release the head down. Inhale, as you take them forward, again, release the head down. So you're lifting as you're moving the strap back, and you're lifting as you move the strap forward. One more time. Inhale, reach up, keep the legs strong, head down. Inhale, lift, and release them. All right, bend the legs. So here's where if you wanted, you can use the strap for this pose. You're gonna hook the strap onto the ankles, keep the legs about hip distance apart, and then you're gonna kick back to come up. Okay, if you can reach your feet, you're gonna hold onto the ankles, the outer side of the ankles. You're gonna hug the legs in, roll the shoulders back, and push back into your hands as you lift the chest. Deep back bend here. Press the pubic bone into the floor. Lengthen the tailbone down. Slowly release. Rest your head to one side. We'll do that one more time. So if you use the strap, take the strap again. It's harder. Some people like it holding the inner. I don't particularly like that, but you can try that as well. Try to keep the legs closer together. They tend to want to come out. Roll the shoulders back. And press back, push the feet into the hands, roll the shoulders back, press the pubic bone down. That'll help lengthen the spine, the lower back. And one more breath. And then release down. Very hard to talk in back bends. All right, press up. Come onto your back. Any way you want to get there. If you have a block, find your block. Just have it handy. Hug your legs in. Take the left foot down, reach the right leg up. Just hold behind. If you don't reach comfortably, take your strap. Reach up through the foot. And then bend the leg, hug the knee in towards the armpit as opposed to the chest. Grab the foot or wrap the strap around the foot and come into half happy baby. Release, cross the right ankle over the left thigh, come into pigeon. You can lift the legs here and grab behind the left thigh. Flex the right foot, move the right thigh away from you, hug the left thigh in towards you. Take a breath or two here. Maybe lift the left leg up. Get a stretch through the back of the left leg. Lower the left leg, release the right, and take both feet down. Right foot stays on the floor. Lift the left leg, grab behind the left thigh or use a strap. Press the right foot up towards the ceiling. And then hug the left knee towards the left armpit. Then open that leg into a 90-degree angle as much as you can. Maybe take a strap. Grab onto the foot. Press down as you press the foot into the hand. So there's always this like movement in two directions, either away from each other or actually in towards one another. So here we're always pressing a lot throughout this practice. We were pressing into the hand and foot were pressing into one another. And then release that half happy baby. Take the left ankle over the right thigh. You could stay here or reach back, grab behind the right thigh. Keep that left foot flexed. Move the left thigh away from you as you bring your right thigh in towards you. Take a few breaths here. Maybe lift the right leg up. Stretch through the back. Keep moving the left thigh away from you, even here. And then slowly release. Take your block. There's 3 different heights. So I'm going to take the low height, but you can take the middle height too. I'll show you what it looks like on the middle height. What I actually just want us to do is take the legs up so that the heart is higher than the head, above the head. And you can have the legs bent here too if that's comfortable. If this is too high, you'll just take it on the lower height. Lift the legs. Try to find some softness here. The heart, a lot of times, we feel really good after inversions because it really turns on the parasympathetic part of the nervous system. It helps to relax and restore. It counters the flight and fight response. So if this is not comfortable for your legs, you can just bend the legs and be here too. Just find a place where you can soften in, relax, maybe close your eyes. And we'll take a few minutes for Shavasana. I know it's really easy to just, because you're not in the studio, to just kind of click off and skip Shavasana, but I really, really recommend you take Shavasana. So take what you need here. If you have two blocks, sometimes it's nice to place them right here on top of, right underneath the thighs. Place something and put something into your head if that's comfortable. Take a moment to really get settled. Move the shoulders away from the ears. Find a comfortable placement for your hands. Close your eyes. And just settle in. Feel a sense of, wow, just gave myself an hour and 15 minutes. And now I'm gonna let it just settle in before I tackle the rest of the day. Feel the support of the earth beneath you. So slowly start to bring awareness back to your body, to your breath. You can start to move fingers and toes. Start to deepen your inhale and deepen the exhale. Slowly bending your legs, bringing your feet onto the mat. And just maybe moving them side to side a little bit. We did a lot today, a lot of back bends. So you might feel it somewhere along the back. Some muscular work. Hug the legs in towards your chest. Lift the right arm up above you so you can roll on and rest on the right arm. Roll onto the right side. And if you can, still keep the eyes closed or keep your gaze soft. Taking your left hand on the floor right in front of you, press up and come up into a seated position. Find length through the spine. Find some opening through the heart and the chest. Bring your hands to your heart. Namaste. Thank you.